This video is provided for your benefit so that you may further understand the meaning of our deep lyrics in rap. Neurons have nuclei. The word nucleus is derived from the Latin nux, for nut. Like other nuclei, it contains info in the form of RNA and DNA for the synthesis of proteins within the neuron. Another cell part is the dendrites, which remind me of a tree. They are covered in synapses and transfer info into the soma. The soma works to keep the body functional by maintaining basic organelles and doing basic operations. The axon controls the firing of the neuron once it reaches action potential. Action potential is binary, meaning that it is all or nothing. A signal either fires or it does not. This axon is surrounded by a myelin sheath, which surrounds it to prevent electrolyte loss. The terminal buttons are tiny bulbs at the end of dendrites, which carry messages to the synapses. The synapses are spaces between neurons where neurotransmitters are released and information is transferred. Vesicles are present at the end of each axon and contain the neurotransmitters ready for release.
Receptor sites receive the neurotransmitter and carry on the message.
To further understand the neuron, we have to see the processes of the neurotransmitters which the structures use and are affected by. It's time to step it up. Dopamine. Dopamine is a neurotransmitter that controls pleasure-seeking behavior. This can give positive effects in memory, but also can be involved in addictions to drugs such as cocaine and amphetamine. Serotonin is the neurotransmitter that controls appetite, as well as your sleep and mood. Uh-oh, he had too much. Norepinephrine, also known as noradrenaline, is used as a neurotransmitter near the spinal cord and the abdomen, but also gets released into the bloodstream. Norepinephrine aids wakefulness, responsiveness, and dictates heart rate and the blood pressure. Acetylokyne, which makes up 17% of vinegar, by the way, rather than transmitting info, acetylokyne alters the way other brain structures process information, meaning that it plays roles in more complex functions, like arousal, attention, and motivation. GABA, or gamma-aminobutyric acid, works at inhibitory synapses. This means that GABA stops neurons from becoming overexcited. It is also responsible for the regulation of muscle tone. Glutamate, the most abundant neurotransmitter in the vertebrate nervous system, is stored in the vesicles. Like GABA, it is inhibitory and regulates growth cones and the creation of synapses during brain development. Endorphins are released mostly due to stress and pain. They act similar to drugs such as morphine and codeine, prompt or suppress other signals to give euphoric feelings, and are obviously non-addictive because they are formed within the body.
Telling me this, and should we get a beat in the background? Hola. Oh nana. Hey. Telling me this and telling me that. You said once you take me this, I'll never go back. Now I got a lesson that I want to teach you. I'ma show you that neuron pass don't matter to me. She said, so my go on goes. She said, down the gaba. She said, my all and she. I said, spread the axon. Then she said, synapse. And I said, by membrane. No matter what I'm asked, you know I learned to dog dopamine, serotonin. Come on. I told her the receptors are ready for show. Every time they communicate, I go for broke. She gives me lectures till I overload. Now baby, you ain't going where you supposed to go, because you ain't got nothing I don't know. She said sphere vesicles, keep it on the low. I said the transmitters that reach my little toe. Telling me this and telling me that. You said once you take me this, I'll never go back. Now I got a lesson that I wanna teach you. I'ma show you that neuron parts don't matter to me. She said, so my go on grounds. She said, down the gaba. She said, my all and she. I said, spread it axon. Then she said, synapse. And I said, by membrane. No matter what I'm asked, You know I learned it all. She said, so go on goms. She said, down a gaba. She said, mal and she. I said, spread the nice on. Then she said, synopsis. And I said, by membrane. No matter what I'm asked, you know I learned it all. She a student, but always talking like a teacher. Her dendrites processing like a speedster. Neurons making poor choices while I'm doing yoga. Cause me to smoke marijuana straight from Arizona. These transmitters making me feel like I saw a boa. I gave her a big banana. She's got food supply and a few neurotransmitters. Acetylcholine and others are communicators. But she keep telling me this and telling me that. You said once you take me to psycho, never go back. Now I got a lesson that I'm gonna teach you. I'ma show you that neuron parts don't matter to me. She said, so my go on goms. She said, da gaba. She said, ball and she. I said, spread the eyes on. Then she said, synopsis. And I said, ball and brain. No matter what I'm asked, you know I learned it all. She said, so my go on goms. She said, down gaba. She said, my and she. I said, spread the eyes on. Then she said, synopsis. And I said, by membrane. No matter what I'm asked, you know I want it all. She said, so my go on goms. She said, down gaba. She said, my and she. I said, spread it as on. Then she said, synopsis. And I said, my membrane. No matter what I'm asked, you know I learned it all. Lola. Oh, Nana. Hey.